Hey guys, wanted to make this video real quick. This is for the big dumb assholes who still believe COVID-19 is a real thing, and that you should change anything that you've been doing since you've been alive because of it. You don't have to, and here's why. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko said last month via Belarusian Telegraph Agency that World Bank and IMF offered him a bribe of 940 million US dollars in the form of, quote, COVID relief aid. In exchange for $940 million, the World Bank and the IMF demanded that the president of Belarus do the following things: imposed extreme lockdown on his people, force them to wear face masks, impose very strict curfews, impose a police state, crash the economy. Belarus President Alexander Lukashenko refused the offer and stated that he could not accept such an offer and would put his people above the needs of the IMF and World Bank. This is not a conspiracy. You may research this yourself. He actually said this. Now, IMF and World Bank are bailing out failing airlines with billions of dollars, and in exchange, they are forcing airline CEOs to implement very strict policies such as forced masks, covers for everyone, including small children whose health will suffer. And if this is true for Belarus, then why isn't it true for the rest of the world? The IMF and World Bank want to crash every major economy with the intent of buying every other nation's infrastructure at cents on the dollar. Think about the Battle of Waterloo when you had Rothschild's agents giving news to Rothschild before they found out that Napoleon had lost and the English had won. What he did was he went to the stock market, spread a rumor that the English had lost, and started selling all his stuff. And because he did that, everyone else panicked and sold their stuff because he was influential and people thought he was smart. So what he did was he went in and bought everything for pennies on the dollar and pretty much overnight became the wealthiest person in England. And then from there took over the Bank of England, took over the Bank of France, Italy, or everywhere you can think of. The Rothschilds own pretty much every bank. And those people are the same people who own the World Bank and IMF. And they want you to do all these things to your people. It has nothing to do with the virus. It has everything to do with control. This is the president of Belarus saying that they offered him money to impose extreme lockdowns on people, force them to wear masks, impose strict curfews, impose a police state, and crash the economy. It has nothing to do with the virus. Stop wearing your mask, take it off, and stop cooperating. This is bullshit, and you should know it by now. Get your head out of your ass.